Today we're going to do a little drawing that I like to do. It's got a square right in the middle of our page. Don't do this too big. I think the smaller you do your square, the more dramatic it is. I'm going to leave the bottom line unfinished, just leaving a little gap there, which allows me to add a little doorway with a bit of trim over the doorway. And now we have this floating U, C, or our little floating wall. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to corner to corner. So I'm going to aim for here, and just like the archer, I'm not going to look at my pencil tip. I'm looking at that corner. I'm looking at the target. When people with bow and arrow, archers, shoot, they don't look at the tip of the arrow. They look at the target. That one was bad. That's okay. We'll get her. Whew, that was a struggle. Might take you a few tries to get down to those corners, but that's why we have erasers. Now we don't have a floating wall, we have a wall at the end of a hall. This is awesome. Now, the next two lines are going to be parallel. Just like this is parallel with the edge of my page, I'm going to draw the doorway openings. All right. And there's a dot right in the middle where these lines would probably connect. And the top of my doorway is going to follow that. It's just going to be just like this. It's going to be straight for that line. And when I do another doorway over here, with both the sides of the door parallel, I do the same thing. And I'm going to trim these out while I have them. Now we have a couple of doorways in a hallway that are connecting to our floating wall that's not floating any longer. Got it trimmed out right here. I'm going to put the inside of that door, cover up that. This one's just going to go right here. This down, trim down, and then the inside of that doorway. Let's get a little closer, you can see what I'm doing here. So the trim comes down like that, and then this goes in towards our doorway. This is some tricky instruction here. It's not looking like I want it, so I'm just going to stick with it. You can see that when I have tricky drawings, my eraser seems to be depleting at a very high rate. What I do is I keep on it and try not to get discouraged. Erase, redraw. Clean that up a little bit. Whew, that was a challenge. Right here, we have a little wall that's leading the other way. And here, we have a little line that's parallel with the bottom of the page. Another one parallel with the side of our page. Top of the page, side of our page, bottom of the page. And you can see I have some stairs. Now, I'm going to twist, and I'm going to draw these lines. These are parallel with this line, the opening that we erased. All 3 of them. And you can see we have our little stairs going up in there. We have a little banister. You can hang on to it, a little handrail. Down over here, I've got another parallel line that's parallel with the side of my page. And when that comes up, I'm going to crop this. Just turn that into a rectangle right there. I got another wall. It comes down, and you can see it comes right down to here. Comes over. These 2 walls, and somebody's coming out from here. Oh yes. Oh yes. I don't think you need to draw this, but I am wondering what's going to be in your hallway. You don't need to be drawing this stuff. This is just details to make it fun and adding a little interest. We got ourselves a situation brewing here. Looks like a mouse trap. Up at the top of our ceiling, we're going to add some lights, and these are going to be foreshortened circles with a little teeny one inside. And as we do these, we're going to bring them up. They're going to get bigger, meaning wider. But the other thing they're going to do is they're going to open up a little. look like giant holes in the ceiling. And we got some lights right here. Somebody's watching what's going on and is not happy about it. Looks like King Mouse is not pleased with what he sees transpiring. I hope you were able to capture some of the 3D qualities of this hallway. We got the doorways, we got the walls, and this is a great skill to practice. I hope this is helpful. And until you get my next drawing, I would love to see some copies of this and see what you did. Maybe you're the one that made the cat trap instead of the mouse trap. Until then, draw more, stay safe.